Hey up, duck. You're watching Arcade Attack and my name's Dean. Today I'm smashing the absolute buggery out of everything. I am a giant gorilla to be fair, so what did you expect? Rampage invokes memories. Very early memories of family holidays, travelling to one of the many popular caravan parks situated along the coast of United Kingdom's scrotum. Yes, of course, I'm talking about Rhyl, a Welsh coastal town where life goes to die. I'm sure it's lovely nowadays. The caravan park we used to frequent had a tiny arcade attached to the clubhouse, so while the parents were all throwing keys in a bowl, the kids were left to fend for themselves. The arcade got absolutely hammered. I was of that age where I didn't know or understand money, so dragging a bar stool around the arcade and stopping at each machine, hopping up and simply gawking at the attract mode on display. And if I got lucky, an older kid would be playing and he wouldn't smash me in the face just for the lols. My absolute favourite machine to watch was the King Kong simulator known widely as Rampage. Rampage was a game in which monsters ripped a city apart with their fists, punching the ever-living crap out of anything to the point of the city lying in total ruin. The aim was simple: destruction. It'd be a good few years after when I finally actually got to play Rampage. I remember getting money for my birthday and being taken to Toys R Us as a birthday treat, you know? And there it was, the Atari Lynx version of this elusive arcade memory. Yes please! I played the ever-living crap out of that game. It was a toss-up between this and California Games for which cart stayed slammed into that little console for the longest, and I loved it. Rampage also enjoyed releases on the Apple II, the Atari 2600, the Atari 7800, the Atari 8-bit, Atari ST, Commodore 64, Commodore Amiga, MS-DOS, ZX Spectrum, Amstrad CPC, the Nintendo Entertainment System, the Sega Master System, and the Tandy Color Computer 3. Damn. But what is Rampage? Released in 1986 by Bally Midway, Rampage is a free-player building destruction simulator. You choose from one of three humans who undergo experiments, turning them into a giant angry monster. You have George, based on creator Brian Colin himself, who is a bit of a King Kong rip-off. He transformed because he took an experimental vitamin. Lizzie, bit of a Godzilla-like, was based on Brian's wife. I'm sure she's pleased about that. She took a swim in a radioactive lake and made her a giant lizard. And then you have Ralph, who ate some food additives. It turned him into a giant werewolf and was based on the developer. Poor Ralph. The monsters must totally destroy the buildings to progress through the game, avoiding and eating the military onslaught throughout. You climb the sides of buildings, punching holes and grabbing health items as you go. Or sexy women, whichever. Does Rampage hold up today? Well, let's find out. Well, yeah, it does, kinda. Look, Rampage was epic at the time. It holds a massive nostalgia spot in my heart and will always do so forever, always and always. But I guess it's just a product of its time. There's not really much to it. The mashing up buildings is fun at first, but when you want to get to the brass tacks of the game, Rampage just falls apart. Add to this, the game has 768 levels, making a quick completion run a very daunting task. I've been playing Rampage for the whole week and I found it more of a warm-up game. A quick half-hour blast before I get in some more in-depth gaming. I know, back to the glory days of the Seaside Arcade and working men's clubs' family rooms, Rampage would have been cream of the crop, especially with it offering a third player rather than the ordinary two-player cabinet. even if it's only, to control Ralph. Poor Ralph. Overall, I'm going to give this game a 51%. It's okay, but it ain't brilliant. Definitely worth a little play, but a little play it will remain. Anyway, thanks for watching. Did you know that Arcade Attack do a podcast also? Well, they do, and I strongly urge you go check them out. They are on something like 260 episodes so far, covering a slurry of games and topics, and it's fantastic. Arcade Attack also have a website with written reviews and links to videos and podcasts. Also, they have a Patreon, so if you want to support Arcade Attack and everything they do, go there, support them. It's a couple of quid a month, and all proceedings definitely go back into Arcade Attack and definitely not on X-rated playing cards. And also, if you'd just like to support me, Dean, then I have a Ko-fi where you can drop me a tip in the tip jar. Quite honestly, all tips will be going to the purchase of a new laptop, because in the making of this very short video, my laptop's managed to reset itself 27 times. As you can imagine when making videos, this is excellent. So any support there would be greatly appreciated. And as always, just remember, I love you. Bye!